In this demo, I'm going to quickly show you how to use the Dropbox application to share your videos when using QuikScout inMotion between the coaches and the players. So in this example, I'm going to be the coach. On my desktop, I've got a folder with a couple of videos. One of them is from Coach's Choice. It is the model way to throw a ball. This one here is one of my quarterbacks at a camp throwing a ball, same angle. Everything looks good. We're set right now to compare that technique. So just minimize this. Let's go ahead and go into QuikScout inMotion. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go to the quarterbacks section, but I do want to stress this can be used across any application, any sport, anything where there's technique, whether it's the track team, some other position, the football team, baseball, softball, boys, girls, it doesn't matter. You're just comparing technique against the model here. I'm going to click quarterbacks. And I've got a bunch of demos already set up in my quarterbacks program, but in this case I'm just going to click new. I'm going to create one called quarterback release. I'll give it a description. You're encouraged to type a longer description in there, but for this demo I'm going to go ahead and type smaller. I'm going to go ahead on the left side and pull in the model. On the right side I'm going to pull in my player. And when it opens up now, it's going to give me both videos, one on the left side and one on the right side. Now I'm going to synchronize. The easiest way to synchronize is turn one of the videos off, play the other video so that it gets to a certain location in the release. And in this case, I'll just pause it when he gets to the top of the release. Come back a little bit here. Let's see, we'll say about right there. We'll turn this video off and turn this one on now, and we'll play the other one to approximately the same location. And obviously I went too far, so we'll just back it up to about right there. Alright, now we'll turn both of them on and we'll rewind to where the beginning of the technique starts. So in this case we'll say it's about right here, and we will press the start time button on both sides, and that will synchronize the two videos. It will set up so that this one always starts at 8.9 and so this one always starts at 0.443. Yes. And now we are synchronized so that at any time, if we play these and we want to get back to the beginning, we can hit the replay button and it will always take us back to the beginning. So now that we're synchronized, we can easily just flip through these two videos at the same time using our play button or using our arrow buttons here. And in this case, if I get both of them to about the same point, I mean, if you look right here, if I just stop right here, you can see the model quarterback on the left side. You can see where his arm is. Compared to the quarterback, who's apparently just going to block his own face as he's throwing the ball. I mean, that's problem number one. They look pretty similar other than that, so if I take it through a little bit further, you can see again that arm where the quarterback is, the model quarterback on the left side is, you can see basically all the way down. I mean, he's straight as can be. He's looking straight at his target. He's pretty open, throwing right at his target, which is good. Whereas over here, and if I grab a hold of the angle tool, over here you can see his arm kind of out in front of his face, and not really looking the same. So there are some differences here, some small differences. So this is a way that you can teach that player the proper technique. Now the question is, how can I share this with my player? Now obviously you could pull him in and gather him around your computer. Might be kind of tough to do, so why not send this video home with him? As I said earlier, the Dropbox is a nice way to do it because you don't actually have to put it on a flash drive or email it to him. You can just open up your Dropbox and copy it. Let me show you that real quick. If we get out of here and we go to our Dropbox, what you do first is you go to Dropbox.com, download the application, create an account. It's all free. Now you've got an account, which is kind of a thing up in the clouds. It's kind of a hard drive space up in the clouds where you can copy things to. If I was to go down here into my bottom right-hand corner and look at my Dropbox menu, we'll open it up. We'll open up the folder. This is my Dropbox folder. What I did is I created one called QuikScout, and I actually shared it. So if you look, you can see these little two people here. That means it's shared among other people. So what you do is you create the folder. You go in and you share it. You type the email addresses of the people you want to share to. It sends out an alert to them saying, hey, this person just shared this with you. They accept it, and now everybody has access to this folder. Regardless of what computer you're at, if you right-click on here and you go in, you can share it. All right. So if I go to my football team, I go to my quarterbacks. Here's my quarterbacks folder. And if I look in here, you can see it's empty. Now let's say I want to share those two videos. I just pull them up on my computer, select both of them, Control C copy, Control V paste, paste both of them in there. If you look down here, if you look here, you can see the little thing here that's like an icon that means it's kind of like a turning thing. That means that those things are now being synchronized among the folder for everybody. So anybody that has their Dropbox icon down in their bottom right hand corner like I do will see a alert that says, hey, these two videos have been shared. So now the coach can tell the quarterback, hey, when you get home, I want you to load these two videos up. I want you to go through them just like we did here. I want you to see those differences, and I want you to correct that technique. And then the player can pull those videos down. They can go into the QuikScout inMotion, similar to what I did there, and do the same thing. So it's an easy way for those kind of video files or any other files to be shared among the team.